Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, hosted Cruz. And guys, Riyad season card continues. I already spoke about Shelly Shang versus Ajit Kabayal in what should kick off the card in the heavyweight division for the WBC interim heavyweight title. Now, the next fight, based on what I see on the card, the likely card is going to take place on February 22nd. The next fight is Shakur Stevenson, three-division world champion. 22-0, 10 KOs versus Floyd Scofield, 18-0, 12 KOs. Now, a battle of the undefeated. Two young guns going at it. It's basically a battle of New Jersey because even though Floyd resides in Austin, Texas, he was born in New Jersey too, just like Shakur. He was born in New Jersey. Now, both careers, I mean, a lot of people are saying it's a bit of a mismatch that Floyd fighting Shakur right now is a bit too early, and I can see why. Because Floyd, if you look at his track record, his resume, he only has one good fighter on his resume. He doesn't have the track record that Shakur has. You know, he doesn't have that three-division world title. He doesn't have Shakur. Shakur has fought a who's who in the sport already. People want to say he's boring over there, but he's one of the he's one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world today and true defensive masters in the sport today. Now, even though I agree that Floyd fighting Shakur may be a bit too early, just like everyone is saying, and I can see why. You know, Floyd only has Rene Teles Giron, tough Mexican fighter, very good fighter, and that was Floyd's last fight in what was a really good give and take war, where Floyd showed his mettle, showed his heart, showed that he can give it and take it. And besides all of that, Floyd is a really good fighter all around. He can not only brawl, but he can box. He's got good power, good speed, good combinations, explosive, uh, and hungry, man. 8-0, 18-0, 22 years old. That's the thing with Floyd, too. He's 22 years old. Now, Shakur, on the other hand, now I can see why this is a mismatch a bit, because Shakur, on the other hand, he's 27. He's also young. He's got three divisions titles under his belt. And he's been in there, like I said, with a who's who in the sport of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, he's been in there with um, Robinson Conceição. He's been in there with Christopher Petifo Diaz, Jamal Herring, Oscar Valdez, Nakatilia, Jeremiah Nakatilia. Shakur's been in there with, like I said, tremendous fighters. And most of those fights, he's made those fighters look stupid due to his slick boxing style and defensive mastery. And those fighters I mentioned are all world champions. World champions, they've been world champions, really good fighters slash contenders. Um, and that's just to name a few. You know, Shakur is one of the top stars in the sport of boxing, one of the biggest, one of the big names in the sport. A big name. And Floyd fighting Shakur, you know, you got to give it to him. You know, the willingness to go in there with someone like Shakur at this early in his career, 22 years old, and you know, with not much of a track record when it comes to experience. Floyd is taking on a lot of experience in this fight by fighting Shakur. People are saying Shakur may go in there and outbox and make it look easy, and I won't be surprised because Shakur is hard to hit. Floyd is going to be looking for to land his combos, you know, uses hand speed and power, but style make fights. And Floyd versus Scofield on paper sounds like a good fight. Sounds like a good fight, but Shakur may go in there and make it look easy. Uh no, and that all depends because if Shakur takes it to Floyd like how he took it to Jamal Herring, stood right in the pocket, took it right to him, walk him down, then it will be a dogfight. But like I said, Shakur is really hard to hit, man. He's hard to hit. He's got good footwork, good head movement. Um, Tucks his chin well with that when he does that little shoulder roll there. Um, oh no, man, it's not expected to be the best fight on the card, but it's a good fight. It's a good fight. Um, Floyd going in there with Shakur, you gotta give respect to him. He's willing to be great. He's daring to be great by trying to knock off one of the top fighters in the sport today. That's a huge upset if Floyd was to beat Shakur. Um, so yeah, man, let me know what you guys think, man. Shakur versus Floyd, Scofield. Shakur Stevenson versus Floyd Scofield in Riyadh season February 22nd on the Dimitri Bivol versus Arthur Better BF rematch card. Um, of course, I'm going to talk about that fight um, in a little bit, right after I talk about the rest fights on the card. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this fight. Who you got winning? I can see Shakur pitching a shutout with Floyd giving a good account of himself, having some moments, but I can see Shakur just completely outboxing him to a unanimous decision. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Jose Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. It is always a pleasure to sit down right here and talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.